what do you think of how your safeties are coming together and how everything you've seen from them to this point in training camp?
Yeah, I think a massive improvement. Just starting to just think about day one we got here and the steady growth that we made, and even though 1 week, about a week and a half now through camp, I can still see the growth and everything, how we're talking, communicating our effort to the ball. So I'm very pleased at where we're at right now.
Over the last couple of weeks, I've been asking guys like who are some names that we're going to get to know this season, and one of the guys that keeps popping up is Kingston Lopa. What have you seen from him in his development so far?
Yeah, he's been great. He's been great. Good football player, good athletic attributes, so I'm excited to see what he can do this year.
Good. Coach, when you have a room this competitive, how do you start to sort players and get everything ranked?
No, we just play the guys on the field, let practice take care of itself, and yeah, it's a great group. I'm extremely blessed with this group. I have a bunch of good athletes, smart football players that love the game, and we just mix them in. They play all that we can play.
From a big picture perspective, what's been the most fulfilling part about taking command of your own room?
Just big picture, I just look at it as a day-to-day process, honestly, It's been special. I love this group that we got, and just getting here and getting it going with this organization. Tasha at the helm has been absolutely fulfilling.
And what's it been like collaborating with Coach Hutchings, Coach Brown, among others, in trying to get the best version of this defense going?
It's been great because the thing about it is we're all on the same page, and it's a fun group. We love working with them and everything like that. So it's been fun. I've known Coach Hutch in the past. Me and Coach Brown just got to know each other throughout this year, and we hit it off from the jump. So it's very, very happy, very pleasing to work with them every day and all be in on this unit together.
You guys have mentioned the togetherness and the connectivity. How has your group in particular responded to your teaching style?
Yeah, they've just been receptive, mix up the meetings when we're teaching them, ask them questions, get them involved in the meetings and stuff like that. So I think they've been receptive to it and been doing it well, taking it in and slowing it down when it needs to be slowed down, and then having some fun along the way to mix it up.
Which players are competing for playing time at safety?
It's a full group right now.
Can you give me a sense about 3 or 4 of them?
There's a good group that's competing right now.
When you look at what this group needs to do to hit the ground running for UCLA, what are some of those marks you're making along the way?
Yeah, I think I just always go back to our pillars, playing with relentless effort and ball excellence, playing after the ball, and then playing together as a unit, communicating on the field, talking through adjustments and all that. So that's what I'm really looking into right now.
Specific to the returners, how have Isaiah and Aiden, among others, made themselves available to I don't know if new style is the right word, but just the way things are operating now?
Yeah, haven't missed a beat, They do what they're asked to do, and they're relentless guys, competitive guys who love the game and who are students of the game, really talented guys.
What can you tell about the skills of those 2 guys?
Good athletic skill, good ball. They can. They're really what separates them. That they're really good, smart football players. They're really smart. They're like little quarterbacks on the field, so they can communicate well, and they play with a lot of effort too.
Coach, what are the points of emphasis when you are coaching communication on the field?
Yeah,
what are you looking for? What are you telling them specifically?
Signals, visual, verbal, volume. Okay. Visual signs, verbal, speaking, and volume, loud.
Copy.
Anything else?
Good.
All right.
Good. Thank y'all. Appreciate
Thank you so
y'all.
much.